Yeah. I'm very Yorkshire. I mean, Yorkshire, I think the Yorkshire accent, you're not supposed to pronounce your T's. Or, no, that's Leeds, I think. No, for Yorkshire, I think you say T, like, t, instead of two, I think. I could be wrong. Exile's Trench. More of a Londoner vocal turning. Yeah, I think so. Southern, I would say. I don't really classify the Southern accent as like London. I'd just say it's more Southern. I do like Southerners. Because we all know Dave was born in the South, lives in the North. The region is England, basically, which is funny because it's good. I never thought like they'd do a Pokemon in England. That's weird. You completed it years ago and started again with Lily, and she got bored and decided 10-year-old main character needed to become Pokemon champion leader of the world. Well, yeah, I mean, I did that when I was 10. Yeah, I mean, there is panic, yeah. I mean, the Cockney is very specific to London town, I would say. But, that's all you got. I think, there is a general Southern accent. If you ever hear, I mean, AD's very Southern. I think he's Southern, isn't he? It's very matish, you know, very, like, kind of like everyone wants to be, oh, it wants everyone to be his mate type of thing. Drizzer, yes, exactly. He is very Southern. He lives in St. Helens. Jesus. Isn't that like... That's like in right smack bang in the middle of London, isn't it? St. Helens? I'm pretty sure. I used to... There's an old building... Well, not an old building, but there's a... The Gherkin is in St. Helens. That massive building in the middle of London that looks like a pickle. I spent some time in London. Thing about London is that you have to wear a suit if you're gonna work in London. It's weird. You go out at lunchtime, and I remember I went out at lunchtime for some food, and I was just wearing like a shirt, nothing specially formal, but I was trying to make myself look the part. And I remember it was like a little bit before 12, and as soon as the clock rang 12, like a sea, like a flood of suits just poured out of every building and just rammed themselves into the sandwich shops. It was, yeah. Then there's a large town in Merseyside. Oh, really? St. Helens, London. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly where I have worked. St. Helens Square. That's probably why I'm getting confused. This is probably where I'm getting confused. St. Helens Square instead of St. Helens, yeah. That'll be the Gherkin. This is like right in the middle of London. There's the Gherkin. That's the building I'm talking about. Oh, I'm going to Twitter for this. Yeah, you'll be able to see that building there is the one I used to work at. That one there. And I worked right up close to the top. So you look out the window and all you can see is this weird pickle-shaped building. But it is pretty smacked in the heart of London. It's quite busy there. Speaking of London, and most of my notes comes from the sword. Have you started trusting? No, I have not. No, I was thinking about. Jenny keeps telling me. She keeps telling me to read the book. I need to give up on this other book I'm reading though because it's too big. Yeah. I will. I tell you what. I'll start tonight. You can hold me to that. Yeah, St. Helens Square is in London, not St. Helens. Yeah, I mean, you can forgive me for my knowledge though, because obviously I live in York, so it is not. Oh, really? Oh, no! You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I like to roleplay your character right now. Someone that's like to take the tube to London on the way to work. First to fight your giant rats. The tube is a scary place. The tube is a very scary place. There's a York in America? I know there's a New York in America, but is there like a normal York in America? I guess there is, because you used to live there. That's interesting. I hated the tube. I hated it, yeah. Your uncle got pickpocketed in the tube when he went to London? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's... The thing about the tube is PA Pennsylvania? The thing about the tube is that it's very complex the first time you use it. But it's one of those things. It's like raiding in World of Warcraft. Everybody expects you already should know all the mechanics, even though it's your first time there. And it sucks. But as soon as you figure out how to navigate the tube, it is very simple and very easy to do. It is Pennsylvania. There you go. Check me out. Walked another 100 steps, turned around, went back, found a random guy with a wallet dishing out his cash. No! Really? That's London for you. Don't trust anyone. As if.
It's over.
He took it back off the guy and said some not so polite words. Yeah, I'm not surprised. All right, Doc, no worries. Thanks for checking in, buddy. I hope you're feeling better, dude. You've been on my mind lately. I'm assuming you're okay. On the mend. That's good. Good, good. Go take care of business, Dak. I'll catch you later. Okay, we're on our way up. Okay. Where's the big dude? Oh, they call the little dudes forth. I did not know that. If it's on your mind, he should get off or start making boot prints. True. I did not figure that was what they did. There you go. It's easy when they approach you from the right angle.
So.
You gonna scream up? Where are the dudes? The title screen in most games says press any key to continue. That's a lot. Escape backs out. Does it really?
Crap.
Get out of there. I dodged, man. Really? You're dead, bro. Escape, yeah, I think Escape should... If I was QAing that game, I would be very upset with that result. Because like you say, Escape is part of the key sequence of any key, and therefore should work.
Down.
I'm gonna need to pop some loot in a minute. Whew. How is Panic anyway? Are you looking forward to the Witch Queen? Is it? Witch. Looks like next year, I think, isn't it? February. The expansion. Oh. It is the Witch Queen. Okay, okay. You're nervous. Nervous. That's interesting because from what I've heard, it sounds like people are looking forward to it. In my very limited experience of Destiny 2. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were really looking forward to it. I saw the collector's edition's like 80 quid or something. Knows about story content. Intend to make the story as well as the story implications. Nervous about that too. Is it the same guys making the expansion as that's done the other ones? Story-wise? Kablamo. What a long dungeon. It's not like this is just a bunch of areas to grind rather than a dungeon. Do you know what I was nervous about? I was nervous about the new Dune film, and that proved to be an amazing, amazing film. So maybe the expansion will be the same way. Obviously, films are different. That is the noise of a big dude. Oh no. Wizard.
Who's next?
Wizard. Wizard. They have different teams on different parts. I don't know any specifics about who does with. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll work out all right. A lot of people excited for it though. You're nervous about tomorrow. You have to talk with your boss about your new contract. As in your current contract's expired and you might not get another one, or is it just you wanting to get paid a certain amount of money? I'm sure it'll be fine for you though, Rez. I thought you were blasting it over there. The Hive will have ghosts and can res and can use light like the Guardians do? That seems very strange. I mean, I can understand maybe them trying to flex into something different, but it sort of reminds me of Halo when you put Halo 1 on the highest difficulty. It made it so the enemy could use the Master... They give Master Chief shields to everybody, which felt really wrong because it was only supposed to be this very elite subset of humans that were trained from birth to be Spartans. Your current contract is about to expire, and I know I'll get a new contract, just don't know. You don't like to talk about money. You see, you're probably the same kind of person as me, Raz, that when it comes to work, I prefer my work to talk for itself, you know? I don't want to have to sell myself. So when it comes to stuff like that, I would prefer whoever's hiring me to be like, yeah, I know how good you are at stuff. This is what I think you're worth. And then you can be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Because it's usually going to be all right as long as they're looking at what you do. I don't want to have to bring like my work to the table. It doesn't feel right. Right. Warden's Prison. Let's go. Boss number 3. Let's do it. Ratty boy. Ratty boy. Ratty boy. Another rat? Really? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Why? Let's go. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Thank you, Raz. Oh. Okay, I need a short-range weapon for this. I need a short-range weapon. What do I use? Short gun.